Hi guys, it's been a while, but I'm finally set up in Lisbon, so I wanted to do this quick video this morning. And I wanted to talk especially about free trial and even more specifically about the $1 free trial, which is not free trial anymore, but a $1 trial for your SaaS. And why I believe that's the best way to not waste your time when you build a SaaS and you want to validate and make sure there is potential. So let me give you some first, ground. So when you build a SaaS, most of the SaaS, they have either free trial with uh, credit card or without credit card. And then there is also kind of a free plan with limited option. And I think you could, there is two strategy. You could have potentially a totally free plan without credit card or with credit card. Um, if first you're not like AI intensive, so basically your cost is not that high for any new free plan. It should be almost close to zero. If it's the case, and if you find a smart way to basically use them as a marketing, so basically for example, a very example is a chat. Every user puts a chat bot on their website so you can communicate with the user. They usually have a free plan because they know that on the free plan they can advertise their SaaS on dozens of other people website for free. So that's why they are giving it to you for free. It's a marketing scheme. They are not like, they're not trying to just be nice. So if you have this strategy, it could be worth it. But in my case, I did a lot of AI SaaS, and the last one is AI thumbnail, and generating image is very expensive. It could be, I think the cheapest I'm using is like 8 cents just for one image, but usually you want to give a bit more experience so they can, edit it. So if I were to give 5 or 10 credit for free, each free user would cost me, I don't know, 50 cents, which can add up a lot. And a lot of people just want free stuff. So, and I don't really gain. The only hope for me is like they really love it. So then they upgrade to get more credit. So I could say, okay, I don't want that. So let me put, a free trial. But same, they're gonna use credit. So then I'm saying, okay, I can put a free trial with credit card, but they're still gonna use credit. And many people will just put either fake card or just, debit card with no money. So they are like 100% sure. They already know they're not gonna convert. So the only way to remove all this cost and make sure people want to actually use it is to have the $1 trial. So first you check their card, you make sure it's not a stolen card, so much higher chance that it could convert later. And you remove all the people like what I call freebies people, like they want to just get free stuff. Uh, because you don't want those, you're not gonna make a business with those people. And if they don't do any marketing for you, then it's kind of wasting money and wasting time. So that's why I believe the $1 trial is the best way. And let me go a bit deeper into that. So when you put your landing page, and if you have a free plan, even if people are not so interested, but they are just curious, they might try to sign up. And I see a lot of people thinking, oh, this is validation. I got 1,000 people on my website and, 50 of them sign up. Even though like almost none of them converted to pay, um, but you feel like, oh, I'm doing something correct, which I think it's a false positive, and you should take it with a grain of salt. So first thing is, if you have a $1 trial, you know that those people are interested, and you know that your copy on your landing page is actually telling and like converting, like basically telling people like, oh, there is a problem and I have a solution. You know, basically your landing page says a message that you want to say, and that it resonate with some people that are willing to already put their credit card. That's the first step that I think is very good, is you get validation that your landing page and your ID is worth it, because already people are paying, even it's small money, but they take time to put out their credit card and put $1. So they're like, it's worth it. That's the first thing. The second thing is you usually put anyway some limit. So you don't, me, I put a 3-day trial. So it's $1 for 3 days, but also there is limit inside it as a credit for the number of image that you can generate. And because of that, my hope is that they start to use the product, and before the end of the 3 days, they already arrive at their limit credit, and they're like, oh, I like this product, it was useful, let me upgrade right now. And if people do that before basically the end of the trial, you're like super confident you're bringing value, and your onboarding is good. So I wanted to do this video because finally today I got the first person to do that on AI Thumbnail, and I was very happy because I added this new replica feature where you can just put a YouTube thumbnail of a link from YouTube, and then you put your face and kind of ask some change, and this person used that feature and I think loved it. And so they say like, oh, I need to do more to edit, and they right away upgrade to be able to access the full product. So this advantage of limited credit with this $1 trial is you can work and iterate on your onboarding process. And with this onboarding process, you can really know if you bring value, because landing page is like, you say you're going to bring value, but people kind of give you a shot to say, okay, I'm going to pay $1 to see if it really is going to solve my problem. But if no one convert after, which was mostly my case, it means that there's a lack of, either your onboarding is not good enough, where people are confused, they don't know how to use their product, and at the end of the day, you don't bring them value, so they bail out. So, but if people within this trial upgrade directly, you're like very, very confident you're bringing value. It's kind of guaranteed. And so that's why I really recommend, if you do a SaaS, especially with high costs like AI, think about the $1 trial. You will save so much time, and you will work only on what matters. And once you have this, okay, landing page, okay, second, onboarding, okay, upgrading, okay. If all these, steps are done, then you can like, let me invest in marketing. Let me start to reach out to more people. Let me bring more people in the page. But if all those steps are not like checked, and then you you just pour all your effort into marketing, it's just a waste of your energy, your time, and potentially your money. You should do some ads. So that's all for me today. I hope you like it. I'm gonna try to do more video, very chill. I'm not gonna do any edit. And if you want to follow my journey, it's been a year. I'm in the hiking, and still learning a lot. Yeah. Have a good day. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.